in a funny way, and this will sound like a stretch, Miami, haven't photographed too much around Florida other than Miami. Is not unlike being in Italy. It's not that has that kind of history, but there are all kinds of layers if you really explore Miami and its environs of culture overlaying each other, or in the same way, ruins, more obviously 20th century ruins that are in contrast to new things, and cultures in contrast to each other. I mean, you live here permanently. Florida is really Miami is a very multicultural city, and it feels very different than, I guess, LA. I've never spent much time in LA. It must have that, and certainly New Orleans has it. But you feel the cultures overlapping, and so I think the pictures I've made, and are really about the relationship of that degradation and deterioration to the new on top of it, and things layering on each other. I haven't photographed very much in Miami Beach. I'm really kind of not very interested in it. And I think it probably needs to be said that probably most people, snowbirds or whatever they call them, tourists and people come to Miami for vacation, they never see the real Miami. You know, every time I'm here, I discover something new as soon as I get away from the water, going west. And this is true in most great cities. Chicago has this facade, but the real Chicago lies behind it. Rio de Janeiro has the same kind of facade, and many cities have that. And the visitor doesn't usually go searching those things out, but as a photographer, that's what you do. So I think if I were down here, I would probably on a more regular basis, I would probably work on just that kind of theme of the contrast between the cultures and the architecture. And the other thing for a Northerner, you can't help but particularly because I'm not here that often, be in wonderment with all the foliage, the way things grow. I mean, Jesus, and the way nature can't overtake whatever is there. You see it much more than in other places in the estates that I know of. So that interests me a lot.